Media is a powerful tool aid communicating the gospel, and any church, any ministry, or anyone who's involved in the work of God cannot afford to ignore media. Let me give you a simple statistic. In Nairobi alone, only 14, or let's even be generous, 17% of the population go to church. All right, now if you're to reach them with the word of God, then you have to figure out how to get to them. They're always on their radios, on TV, and so we have to get into spaces where they're at in terms of what they're watching and what they're listening to. So media cannot be ignored. Missions is important to us as K Crew because one is what we are called to do. As I said earlier, our core mandate is to evangelize and disciple this generation, both young and young at heart. And what we use is music as a tool. And so as a result, we have to be able to marry music and the mission. And so hence why we use musicians. We go to schools, do a little concert, in the process present the gospel in the best way possible to this generation. To do this is because you understand the very reason that God placed you there. Our primary goal is to evangelize, to disciple, and that cannot happen if you're not able to call people to make that decision to follow Jesus Christ or to accept Jesus Christ. If you do not give an opportunity to seal the deal, then there's no reason for doing it in the first place. So that is part of who we are. And so it's understanding why God has called us, and for us to be faithful, then we have to make that altar call whenever, wherever, whether it is on big platforms or small platforms. It's who we are. Moving forward, as gatekeepers, as people who have been given various platforms, we need to be very conscious about the music. We need to go beyond the song to the person. Who's the person that we are promoting? Are we doing them a favor by playing and making them big? Because some of those people, you promote them, but you're doing them an injustice, because where the song and where the platform that you're giving them, their character and the person there cannot keep them there, and in turn will be not to play judge, but in turn will bring shame to the name of the Lord. And so it is time as gatekeepers that we went beyond the music and got interested in the person, created a relationship. How are you? Who are you? Where do you go to church? How is your relationship with Jesus Christ? Why did you write this song? What was the scripture that inspired this song? I think we need to make an intentional approach, an intentional investment. It will cost us, but it will go a long way, because what is happening is with this hype and what is cool only goes a week, a month of airplay and looking good. But if we did invest in this other guys, the music will be there for a lifetime, for generations to come. It is songs that will cause transformation from within to without. And so I'm happy. It's just a challenge to me and to anyone else watching this, and you're a player, whether as a presenter, producer, DJ, radio, TV host, to be intentionally seek those people who we're calling the new crop, who have potential to cause a revolution and a revival through their music. If no one cared who got the glory, whose brand was on it, whose poster, whose picture, whose logo, if none of us cared about who got the glory in regards to the gospel industry, in working together, then we will go far beyond. A generation will remember us because we came together, not caring who got the glory, but because we were serving one King.